What's going on, cryptocurrency universe? It's the Bitcoin miner here, guys. Well, we're looking at the good old RedMiner here that's in the garage, and if you haven't watched my previous video, I got my hands on a really cool thermal imaging camera, and I thought I would share the results with you guys. Unfortunately, I can't film directly from the device, so I have to do this old school, camera to camera, or camera to video, and I thought you guys would enjoy the results. We can see how the RedMiner is actually moving and drawing air and keeping the cards cool. The design really does seem to be working. You can see where there's a graphics card right there on the top right, so it's blowing the hot air forward. The other one's blowing it towards the inside. So that's why we've got a hot spot on the right side. And let's see if we can get it to focus on the yellow for us. So that's only 65 degrees in the yellow zone, where if we get into the red zone, we're at 70 degrees Fahrenheit. So this gives us a great idea of how the box is expelling the heat. We can see the top warm spot here. That's not only just from the motor. So I'm sure this has to do with the fan rotation. We do seem to get a hot spot over here on the right hand side. Let's go ahead and open this and see what it looks like. So this is the RedMiner. So we can see on the fan where the motor is fairly hot just in the center. Awesome. So this really gives us a great idea how this thing is keeping the cards fairly cool. You can see the warm spots. I'm not noticing the same warm wires as I did with the other ones. And this is a much newer build. If I remember, those versions were like, the risers were 4. And I think these were version 6. So I think they fixed a lot of problems with the newer risers compared to the older ones. Yeah, I don't see any of the wires getting warm or alerting me to anything. I do see right there at the bottom, the riser is probably warm straight at the bottom. But this may have a lot to do with the type of cards they are. The air is designed to blow up and down, as you can tell, on the EVGA versus the Sapphire cards. The Sapphire cards seem to be blowing the hot air straight back versus up and down. So let's see if we can get a better angle. Yeah, we can definitely see that with these cards. There is some hot air on the Sapphire cards being blown up and down as well. And let's see if we can get a... And definitely out the back, we can see that as well. Right there. 115 degrees coming out the back of those cards. This is probably getting more memory version. Alright guys, so I think this gives us a very good example of what the RedMiner, what kind of heat it's producing and where it's going. Let's go ahead and step back without the fan on and see if we can get an idea of where the heat now is going. So we can see it definitely building up. Yeah, it's definitely getting hotter. It's 76 degrees right there in that zone now. We can see a whole little red bloom building on top of those cards. So this fan really does help quite a bit compared to, you know, hot air rises and cold air settles. So the hot air is naturally going to rise and then pull the cold air up from the bottom through the air filter. But I believe it's worth running the fan. So let me go ahead and stop this video, guys. I hope this was very informative. I'm kind of learning as I go with you. I know it's a little jerky. I'm very sorry about that. I'm trying to hold the two of them as steady as possible as we are looking at this. I'm also going to post these pictures that I'm taking. So I'll take a picture right now. I have some other pictures that I've taken. on my Facebook page and my Twitter account, so make sure to look those up. They'll have pictures that you guys will be able to see and go back and analyze and study for your own purposes. I hope you guys learned something new today. Remember to give this video a thumbs up, guys, if you liked it. If you didn't like it, give me a thumbs down. What can I do? I'm trying to do better every day. I thought this camera would be really neat, and I thought you guys would enjoy it. Talk to you later on, Crypto Universe. Have a great day.